Grown Black folks talk. Be the image you want to see. Okay, there's a lot of conversation going on. It's been going on for a long time. My Black girl students struggle with this idea of the Black woman's image being overly sexualized and dehumanized. And this conversation has come up again. Credit to Themis and Thoth for bringing to the community's attention a certain young lady at a DaBaby incident. I don't know if it was a concert or not, it was a very small clip, but behaving in a way that plays into some very old and damaging stereotypes about Black women. That I'm not going to rehash at the moment. But I was thinking about, as I was reading through the comments and doing my moderator thing, I was reading through the comments and thinking, is there a solution for this? And then it came to me. This is a solution. I am neither God nor goddess, so I don't have all the answers, but I have one for you. There are 24 million Black women and girls, approximately 24 million of us. We may never have a million subscribers piece. We may never have DaBaby's reach, but you know what? Any of you who watch me on YouTube, here's how you can be responsible for changing the Black woman's image. Be what you want to see more of. Start your channel, like for real. I'm going to put resources by a Black woman named Stephanie Perry about do it anyway. Start your channel. Because here's the deal. If the adult Black women, 15, 16 million of us, what kind of world do we want the girls to inherit who will replace us at some point? What are they going to see? We can't do anything to control our sisters because they are free adults like us who are behaving in stereotypes, who are, let's just say, feeding into stereotypical ways and being used as stereotypes. They're not stereotypes themselves, they're human beings choosing to do what they want to do, perhaps without knowledge or understanding that there's going to be major consequences. We can't control that. We're not in a position as Black people in America in general to control enough benefits or enough punishments to be able to get people to do what we want them to do. That power is not going to be given to us. That fight was lost all the way back in the 1600s. But what can we do? Well, we can have a tremendous influence on the Black girls that look up to us. We can have influence on one another and encourage each other to uphold a higher standard. And if 16 million of us decide that we're going to start our channels and be out here and put forward the image that we want to see, that's going to make a dent. 16 million people on the internet can make a dent in anything. What image do I bring on my own channel? I calmly talk to you about things that'll help you build your life up. And I leave you resources. And that is the image of the community servant and teacher. Now, there are gifts that I have that you haven't seen yet, but Lord willing, you will. But the image remains the same. When I'm on other people's channels, then you also see sometimes the passionate and even the read to filth side, but it stays within the tone. I can be as mad as I can possibly be and still break things down calmly, simply. I will become passionate, but generally not with people. I stay calm because that's part of the image. It defeats the idea that Black women are always out of control. No, we can absolutely tell you off and remain just as together. That's part of the image we want to see. What part of the image can you bring to the table that the world needs to see about Black women? If you are watching me on YouTube, here's how you take responsibility for the Black female image. Go become that on your channel. I'm going to leave Stephanie Perry's video in the description for those of you ready to start the journey. We can change this. It's not the only solution. The other solution for this is find out who it is that funds all these degrading images of Black women and defund them. Stop spending your money with them. Literally do research, find out who pays for whoever it is, and defund them. Black women have a tremendous amount of purchasing power. If we decide, if 16 million of us decide that we're not going to fund people that degrade us, it will stop. Give it about a year. It'll be over and done with at the end of that year. Find out who supports degrading you and your sisters and your daughters and your granddaughters and your mom and your aunties, and stop spending your money. And when people start to ask the question, you let them know, no, you pay for people to degrade us. Absolutely not. defund them. But before you get there, because not all of us have a lot of discretionary income, what you do, start your channel. Show people you see me on this channel, a Black woman living basically a quiet and peaceful life. Subscriber KE described me as a female stoic. That's a conversation for another day. But I take that as a compliment it was intended. A disciplined, quiet, and peaceful intellectual life. That's the image I bring to the table. What can you bring to the table? Bring it. Bring it. If 16 million of us decide that we're going to take over and put the Black female image out there the way we want it, nobody can stop us because too much depends on us. Now that's a thought. You have the power, ladies. And gentlemen, some of you have been talking about how you're tired of seeing degraded female images as well. So what I'm going to ask you to do is support these ladies as we support one another in doing this. Please withdraw your support from degrading Black female imagery. Please withdraw your support from that and give it to the positive image. If you want to see it change, if you want to talk about, well, you know, Black women need to be this and need that, then support those who are actually doing it. That's what we would need from you. Because like I said, you know, as Black women, we look at the good Black women are not so quote unquote not like that. Well, then we need to show up in a different way. Well, gentlemen, if you're good Black men, then you need to not support evil. You need to not support misuse of the Black female image and support those that are putting out a proper image, an image that is not just a stereotype. All right, that's enough on that. I want to keep this short. I have some other things I'm going to be getting prepared for next month, for Black History Month, and I need to spare my voice a little bit more, so videos will probably be shorter for the rest of the month. Anyway, you have a lovely day. Welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you for my older subscribers for staying with me. And as always, thank you for watching. Goodbye.